on, that was great.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you guys very much for having us. I'm glad that you were able to partake in the Cranberry Bog dedication today. We have been walking since June 17. We started on the Bay Circuit Trail and are going to end on the Bay Circuit Trail. Not the entire 40 some odd miles of it, but about 110 miles of it. So we walked from Newbury all the way to Framingham, Sudbury area, and then got shuttled to East Bridgewater, where we're going to continue walking until Kingston, Duxbury area, southern finale of it.
The terminus.
They don't like to use the word terminus, because you could start there and walk. But this is a song that we sing while we're walking sometimes. It's called So I'm on the Mountain.
So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Now if you've been lying, you better quit your lying. If you've been lying, you better quit your lying. If you've been lying, you better quit your lying. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Now if you've been cheating, you better quit your cheating. If you've been cheating, you better quit your cheating. If you've been cheating, you better quit your cheating. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Now if you've been warring, you better quit your warring. If you've been warring, you better quit your warring. If you've been warring, you better quit your warring. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. So I'm on the mountain, reaping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. You're gonna reap just what you sow.
Before we continue, we're going to invite somebody up here. We usually invite local people to perform at every Mass Walking Tour concert, and we didn't get somebody from the Hanson area, but we have somebody for who we performed our first concert this year. Do you all know of a radio station called WUMB? Okay, WUMB is a great radio station that plays all of our music, and they have a DJ. I'll let Mark tell a little bit more.
Yeah, he's got a show called Local Folk. It's on Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Like Mark said, he plays all our music and a lot of other local, really good folk music. He's a great singer and songwriter, originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma. His name is Patrick Coleman. He's a good friend of ours, so let's hear him.
Thank you guys so much. It's a great pleasure to be here. The guys from the Massachusetts Walking Tour, I've been a big fan of what they've been doing for the past few years, so it's nice to be able to join them here on the home stretch. I drove up from Boston today. It's my favorite way to take part in the Massachusetts Walking Tour. Anyway, I live in Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. I just moved there in March, and when I was moving there, I told my wife I'd write her a song to commemorate the occasion, and this is what I came up with. This one's called My Baby's Been Good to Me. My baby up in Carolina, and I took her back to Tennessee. I followed that girl halfway across the world, 'cause my baby, she's up been good to me. My baby lives in a big red house 5'4" from her head on down to them shoes. So here's a quarter for the jukebox, play some glory up, because you know I got no time to lose, because my baby's been good to me. I said my baby's been good to me, yeah, yeah. She knows when she's right, she ain't afraid of fighting, no. My baby, she's been good to me, yeah. Baby's been good to me, yeah, yeah. She knows when she's right, she ain't afraid of fighting, no. My baby, she's been good to me. I said my baby, she's been good to me, yeah. I said my baby, she's been good to me. Play this is an old Townes Van Zandt song. You may know Townes Van Zandt out there? Woo! Mark, you do. He's a great Texas songwriter. Died before his time, as so many do. But this is a song that he wrote that has come to mean a lot to me. It was my grandfather's favorite song that I used to play, and he passed away this year. So this is one for him. This one's called Rex's Blues. Bright blue and high and free, she'll lead you down through misery, leave you low come tide to go, lone and low as low can be. But if I have a nickel I'll find. If I want $1, I'd make it rain. If it rains an ocean, I'd drink it dry. Lay me down, dear satisfied. Some legs to walk and thoughts to fly, lips to laugh and eyes to cry. Restless tongue to classify, all born to grow and grown to die. Tell my sister I said so long. Tell my mother I've done no wrong. Tell my brother to watch his own. Tell my friends to mourn me young, 'cause I'm chained upon this peace. Feeling full of foolish rhyme, where there ain't no darkness, something shines. And I'm bound to leave this dark behind. So bright blue and high, she'll lead you down through misery, low come town, lone and long and go as low as you can. I'll go ahead and play one more song before I turn things over to guys from the Massachusetts Walking Tour. Again, my name is Patrick Homan. I have a radio show, like Mark mentioned, on WUMB. We do it every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. It's called Local Folk. We play all artists based in New England. You'll hear some Amy Alvey, some Mark Killiansky, some Mark Manville, and Rand Richards for sure on that show, among many other really great artists. It's a real pleasure of my musical experience to be able to be a part of that show and that station. But anyway, I guess that's how I kind of met some of these guys. And I've had the opportunity to play a little bit with all of them from time to time. It's fun to be able to support a program like this. It's supporting so many great things that we all care about in here. So I know you guys are going to enjoy the show, and I'm excited to jump back there and hear it with you. I'll leave you with this one. This is an old jazz song for you. This one's called St. James Infirmary. Down at old Joe's bar in the corner of the square. They were serving drinks as usual, and all the usual crowd was. To my left stood Big Joe McKinnon. His eyes, they were a bloodshot red, and he looked to the crowd there around. These are the very words that he said. He said, I've been down to that St. James Infirmary, and I saw my baby there. Laid out on a cold white table, low, so cold, so pretty. We'll let her go, and God bless her, and let her go wherever she may be, 'cause she can search this wide world over, yeah, and never find a man like me. Well, when I die, Lord, won't you bury me in my high-top Stetson hat, and put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so they know I died standing pat. And I want 6 crab shooters for Paul Evans. I want a chorus girl to sing me a song. Yeah, put a jazz band up on my hearse wagon, Lord, raise your head as I roll along. And let her go, and God bless her. And let her go wherever she may be, 'cause she can search this wide world over, yeah, and never I'll drink another shot of booze. And if anybody here should ask you why, just say, I got them gambling. So let her go, and God bless her. Let her go wherever she may be, 'cause she can search this wide world over, yeah, and never find a man like me. She'll never find a man like me. She'll never find a man like me. Yeah. Massachusetts Walking Tour.
We got 2 more shows, and this one's one of them. We've been performing concerts since June 17th. And it's been really wonderful meeting everybody that maintains the Bay Circuit and all these great locations. This one's a really great location. When I saw the porch, I almost wished the concert was outside on that deck up here. But this is all really nice. One thing you notice right away is how shiny everything is, right? I think they recently lacquered everything. Carry these things on our backs, so sometimes they get knocked out tune a little bit.
A lot of people ask us what type of music we play when we tell them that we're musicians hiking the trail, and we play folk music. Some of them are traditional, some of them are songs that we've written, and luckily this style of music lends for us not having to carry a sound system on our back, because that would be extremely difficult. But this next song is, I didn't write it, but I wish I did. It's by a woman named Helen Cochran, and it's called the Silver Pinnacle Mountain Mine. It's about an actual mountain in Virginia, and it has a nice nature thing to it.
This is slow, right?
Yeah. They say there's silver in the Pinnacle Mountains, nuggets found in the river below. Back in the cave way up on the mountain, one man had the fortune to know. Though many have searched this mountain, its secret is hidden in the ground. Lives were risked and crops were abandoned, but the treasure hasn't yet been found. It's a rocky old mountain I'm climbing, there's a raging river below. Through the valley so beautiful and winding, and a secret I may never know. No, a secret I may never know. In the legend one man took shelter from the storm with the sheep in the cave. Rings of silver and the walls were gleaming as the streaks of light danced in the blaze. Upon returning his sheep to the pasture, back to the cave he thought he could go. But for weeks he searched for the silver that was hidden in the ground below. It's a rocky old mountain I'm climbing, there's a raging river below. Through the valley so beautiful and winding, and a secret I may never know. No, a secret I may never know. It's a rocky old mountain I'm climbing, there's a raging river below. Through the valley so beautiful and winding, and a secret I may never know. No, a secret I may never know.
Cool. Thank you very much. That's Amy Alvey, who sang those last couple songs for you. Her and I are in a duo called Coon Holler, and we both live in the Boston area and play around there a lot. And Mark Mandeville and Rhiann Richards, the founders of the Walking Tour, they're in a duo called Mark Mandeville and Rhiann Richards. They're from Webster.
Thank you.
We try to be all fancy, but those guys just keep it straight shooters, right down the middle.
Yep.
We're going to do a song now I wrote here. And yeah, there's not much I can really say about it other than that the main premise of the song is that it has the word calliope in it. And you'll see what I mean, I think. 1, 2, 3. Well, I was standing on the corner in the middle of the day. I was giving all my sweet time away. I was sitting on the sofa on a sunny afternoon. I was sipping julep, I was shooting. Was a bobbing and a squalling on the 7 seas. I was riding
5th year that Ryan and I have walked across the state of Massachusetts, visited towns, and organized community concerts to support the arts. This is the 3rd time that we've done so in a manner that brings awareness to a trailway. In 2011, we walked south to north on the Mid-State Trail. Last year, we walked the New England Scenic Trail from north to south. And this year, we're walking the Bay Circuit. Does everybody here know what the Bay Circuit Trail is?
I see a lot of
I see a lot of nodding, but I can't tell it. If you want to raise your hand.
Raise your hand if you know what the Bay Circuit Trail is.
Oh,
There's
fantastic.
some people who don't, though.
That means Phil's doing his job.
So the Bay Circuit Trail actually goes right through the property here at Camp Kiwani. It's a 230-mile-long walking, biking, snowshoeing trail. What? Horseback riding trail. We got on in Newbury, Mass. It actually starts at Plum Island, and you can walk it in a nice crescent shape right around the inside of the 128 corridor all the way down to Kingston and Duxbury. And you can literally go from sea to sea. And so far, our hiking has been really beautiful. The trail just kind of snakes between conserved land, state forests, state parks, lots of donated conservation pieces of land that the Bay Circuit Trail Committee has worked very hard to preserve and connect together so that folks like yourselves can get out there and listen to the birds in the trees and just enjoy nature. So this next song is called One More Mile, and I wrote it last year after our 4th annual walking tour. And it took about 15 minutes to write, but I feel like I was thinking about writing it for about 4 years, and then it finally came out. And it's very much about the walking tour and about the community that forms around us in each town that we visit. And just the thought that it's a really nice feeling, and I hope that you folks can find it in your day, in your week, in your month, to go out and support something in the arts. Without you, we're nothing. We need listeners too.
Just one more mile.
always difficult, a little bit difficult to do what we do. It's heavy, about 55 pounds of stuff. People really still ask, you actually walk? As if we're getting shuttled from place to place and we just walk the mile in. People don't catch us. We actually walk.
The driveway was enough of a walk itself.
Yeah. We had a long driveway, guys.
Well worth it though, this is gorgeous.
But I have to say that with all the trail maintainers and all the help that we receive from people who are interested in our organization, it's been a pretty nice tour. We met a lot of really great folks that put us up in the strangest places sometimes.
Like yesterday when we had to take a canoe across the Sawtucket River to our campsite.
Yeah.
We don't normally canoe on the walking tour.
That was a first.
That was a first.
Well, the really funny part is we canoed through a section of water that we easily could have just taken our shoes off and walked.
I actually did that.
Yeah, he did that because he basically saw Phil coming. Phil came to pick us up. He saw Phil coming, and Phil was probably in about 5 inches of water with his canoe on top of him. So it really, the thought was meaningful and it counted, but I looked at it and said, you know we're going to put 70 pounds worth of stuff in that plus 2 people, right? We would have sunk 5 inches.
Instead, we just sunk in the mud about that deep. Well,
I did.
Yeah, Rand and I took the boat ride because we were like,
we rode with Randy, who had the long canoe that could fit all kinds of
What are you trying to
things.
say?
Life is about choices.
Life is about choices. Life is about choices. But then once we got to where we were going, we had a great, wonderful time at a campsite deep in the woods last night. We gave an impromptu concert to a bunch of folks, and we thank you for letting us do that. That was incredible for us to be able to do that. And a joy. We thought we were going to get a day off. Nope.
We don't like days off anyway.
No. We're going to do a song on an album that Rand and I put out in April. This is called Hard Times and Woes. There'll be hard times, there'll be woes along both sides of the road. There'll be times when giving up seems like the ending always does. Be it heaven, be it gold, quench the thirst inside your soul. May faith stay here. very much. Are you guys having a good time?
You guys.
Huh?
You guys have a good time.
Are we having a good time? Yes.
We have a good time all the time.
Yeah. It's hard to believe it's almost over. These days kind of
We're hiking to Silver Lake Sanctuary tomorrow, and then we're hiking to Kingston the following day, and that'll be our last performance. Seems crazy, it's really flown by. This next song that we're gonna do is a code song. Do you know what a code song is? Okay, a code song is a song that uses language as clues to convey information, using words to say things that aren't necessarily what you think they mean. For example, this song goes back to the Underground Railroad. It was sung in the fields. It gives you directions along the Underground Railroad. It's called Follow the Drinking Gourd, Follow the Big Dipper. And it mentions a few things and a few people you might see along the way. And we performed this song at Harold Parker State Forest. We played a show at their campground. And the ranger came up to us after and said, "Folks know you're going to be walking on a piece of the Underground Railroad tomorrow, right?" And we were like, "Whoa! We've been playing this song for 3 years. You know, we didn't know." And
We could have done the research and we hadn't, and
it just worked out.
Yeah,
it
it
happened to
just worked
work out.
out.
But I don't know. It makes me happy when things like that happen. So there was right off of Jenkins Road in North Andover, right outside the park, there was a home, the Jenkins family, and they were a stop. And part of the Bay Circuit Trail is their old route where they would walk at night, trying to get up to the north to be free.
when the sun comes up and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd of the old man's waiting for to carry freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Well, the riverbank makes a mighty good road. Dead trees show you the way. Barefoot pigs are traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd. For the old man's waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd.
Well, the great big Ohio meets the little Tennessee. Follow the drinking gourd, for the old man's waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd.
Well, it's a new day coming and it won't be long.
Follow the drinking gourd, and all of God's children gotta sing their song. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd. For the old man's waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. For the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking
We'll just play a few more songs. Does anybody have any questions about the walking tour? About the Bay Circuit Trail? Anything?
About what
No,
we're
you're just
doing?
happy as clams. Okay.
About what you're doing?
If you do,
Yeah.
you can always come up to us after the show, and you can also look at the website. It's www.masswalkingtour.org. It has the rest of our dates, which I guess it's only one, but
Hey, guess where we're playing on Thursday?
yeah.
Yes, that's right. Tomorrow's another day off. We put 2 days off at the end of this thing. We had like 2.5 weeks of walking. We gave ourselves 2 days off at the end. It's really hard to get back on the trail with the pack on after taking a day off. Yesterday we spent all day lazing about in Randy's woods, basically. We were just lazing all day.
Is it just the four of you, or are there others?
There was one other. We have been joined, except all over one day, by a member of the AMC, Kristen Sykes. She's right here. Now, her job on this was not to play music. We did not allow her to play music. We didn't know what that would be like. So she snuck in one time during one of our a cappella numbers. We didn't realize until the end she had been singing. The reason she came was to see the Bay Circuit Trail herself, as much of it as possible. And it's been a joy. She's been a wonderful person to travel with, and she's kept her spirits up, which has been good.
It's the first time that it's the first time I really think this is the first time we've hiked the trail and not only had basically the person in charge of the trail say, hey, do you mind if I hike with you? But also, almost every town that we've been through, the maintainers and the movers and shakers who are part of Bay Circuit Trail have come out either to say hi to us, bring us food, or walk with us and actually kind of guide us along the way. I mean, there are verbal directions and nice maps that you can print out on baycircuit.org if you want to get out there, and the verbal directions are really great. They're very descriptive and very clear, but there's not a lot of history in there. And when you go with somebody who's from the area, they can tell you all about what all of this stuff used to be. And it really breaks up the day. I happen to be the navigator, so it's great for me when they want to come along because they know exactly where we're going. And then I don't have to guess.
Yeah, what's made it even better is last year we only had 2 showers the entire trip, but I think it's totally because of Kristen and her friends. We've had a lot of showers. She's had a lot of, even tonight. We got a whole bathhouse to ourselves. Wow. Isn't that great? It's almost like being on vacation.
We've also been really fortunate, and some of the towns along the way, including Hanson, were willing to approve us for a cultural council grant. The Hanson Cultural Council, which is basically the Massachusetts Cultural Council, they have little commissions in every town, and Hanson was one of the ones that actually gave us some financial support for the tour, which helps us to continue going on and print up all of those awesome posters that, I don't know if you've seen them around town, but we pay our artists to do those, and we pay for that printing, and I don't know, we have gear needs and things like that, so all of that helps us to continue moving forward and keep doing this every year. So we just want to make sure we say thanks for that.
Thanks to the Hanson Cultural Council. Yes. Here we go.
Wow.
Gonna pick up some of these empty loads just as soon as I know where they lay. On top of Cali and these guys on a long hot summer day. But every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. On top of picking up barges on a long hot summer day.
Well, I got the gal in teeth and she's a good old gal. Hey, well, I
you have any questions, you can come talk to any one of us. We are actually booking more events through the AMC and just for these trail dedications. We've been playing out more and more together, but we'd like to keep in touch. We also have CDs for sale as well. And once again, this is Rayanne Richards, Mark Landau, and the co-founders of the Walking Tour. This is Mark Kiliansky. This next song is from the album Will the Circle Be Unbroken, or at least that's where we learned it. It's called Walking Shoes.
They don't fit me no more.
This is the one that the kids dance to, so now that the kids have stopped moving,
Let's get them back up.
let's get them.